All right. All right. Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday from wherever you are. Raul Luna here, founder of RaulLunaAcademy.com. Hey, I got something special for you today. If I was your coach, this is what I would be sharing, okay? If I was your coach, pay close attention because this is exactly what I would be sharing. So, welcome, Instagram, welcome, Facebook, welcome, YouTube. And I got 8 things that I would share with you today. And I'm just going to dive in because I know that, you want to hear them. I want to get into it so that I can add you value today. And, I appreciate the fact that you're investing this time here with me. And, I'm pretty sure that if you put it into practice, it could literally, change your life if you're seeking for growth. Okay. So, these are the 8 things that I would share with you if I was your coach. Okay. So number one, I would say make sure that you devote time on developing yourself first. Make sure that you develop yourself first, that you invest time on getting to know yourself at a deeper level on what are your triggers, what are your desires, what is it that moves you, what is it that makes you want more of life. Okay, so that is very, very important here. Okay, now that's the number one thing that I would tell you is make sure that you develop yourself first. Okay, once you know how important that is to basically find those desires, what is it that motivates you, that inspires you, that makes you tick, basically. Okay, now when you develop yourself first, you will immediately notice that there's a lot of things that when you learn them about yourself, they're very similar about others. Okay, so number one. Number two is find your passion. Make sure that you find what you love, what that you could do for long periods of time, and it wouldn't matter at a degree if you get paid or not, because eventually that if you're doing what you love, the rest will come. I'm not saying that don't pay attention to the money making aspect of it, but I think it's very important for you to find your passion. Okay, so make sure that you find your passion. Now, number three, learn to lead. Make sure that you learn to lead. And what is it? What do I mean by that? That you become, that you learn first. So you learn, you practice, you learn, you practice, you learn, you practice, so that you can then later, lead with the experience, lead, other people to their goals. Okay. So that's number three. Number four, thing that I would share is apply the rule of 5. Make sure that you understand the rule of 5. And what I mean by the rule of 5 is the following, is that there's 5 things that you should basically be aware of what are the most significant, important things that you should be doing on a daily basis. And this takes me to, basically an analogy that I want to share with you. Imagine if you got a tree and you wanted it to chop that tree down. And the rule of 5 says that if you do every single day, you go to the forest and basically hit that tree with an axe 5 times, as long as you hit the tree 5 times every single day, sooner or later, one day that tree will fall down. Okay. Do you agree with that? Go ahead and leave me a comment if you agree with that. The rule of 5 says basically, if you're hitting that tree with an axe, if you're hitting it 5 times every single day, it may sound little, but and I know that eventually that tree is going to come down. So it's exactly the same thing as a real estate investor or as an entrepreneur. You got to identify what are those 5 things in your business. So for instance, in my academy, it's content creation is basically, making sure that the vision is being, it's being catered, that we're catering it to our vision, doing obviously video recordings, meeting with strangers, meeting with other people, and, doing the marketing and the structuring. So guess what? When you know what are those 5 things that you're doing every single day. So for instance, on my real estate business, it's basically finding deals, evaluating deals, submitting offers, raising capital and structuring deals. Guess what? Those are the 5 things that you should be doing every single day. And as long as you do them every single day, the rule of 5 says eventually you're going to achieve, the greatness that you've been seeking. Okay. So that was the 4th thing that I would tell basically, that I would tell you, or I would share to you if I was your coach. Number 5, choose your friends wisely. Choose your friends wisely. Make sure that why is it that you want to hang out with somebody? Why is it that what that other person has that you can learn, that it's going to be a great connection. It's really important, ladies and gentlemen, because oftentimes we don't pay attention to who is it that we allow to be close to us, and who is it that it's going to influence us over that access. So it's very important. Choose your friends wisely. Okay, that was number 5. Number 6, be growth oriented, not just goal oriented. As a matter of fact, if you're just goal oriented, eventually something's going to happen. What actually happened to me at one point in my career, you achieve the goal, and then you will experience a sense of emptiness, because you were like, okay, that was it. This happened to me precisely when I did my very first 7 figures in network marketing. It was like, okay, was that it? Was that it? But it was because I was so goal oriented. But make sure that you become growth oriented. You know why? Because growth is forever. Okay, growth. There's no, it's not like, okay, you achieve the growth today and then what? Right? So make sure that you're becoming a growth oriented person. Okay. So that was number 6. Number 7, make sure that you seize the moment. You seize the present moment, because it's the only thing we got. God gave us endless of talent. That was the gift of him to us. Our gift back is to demonstrate and show him, what is it that we can do with that talent? What is it that we're able to do, in our basically lifespan that we're here physically in this earth? So make sure that you seize the moment, that you understand that the present moment is the only thing that you and I have, that the yesterday, it's gone. It's really, it really never existed anymore after it's gone, and that the future will only be revealed and maximized by what we seize in the moment today. So understand that if the gift of God to us was, endless talent and ability, then our gift to him is to maximize it, utilize it, to seize it, and be able to show how much can we actually, accomplish and conquer by using that talent and ability. We're all talented in one thing, in one area. We all have abilities that, you may or may not know, but it's your job to discover it. All right. So, the number 8, okay, the last one, okay. The last thing that I will tell you if I was your coach, it'll be, live life intentionally. Okay. Live intentionally. Make sure that you're living an intentional life. And the reason being is because you got to be present and aware in a state of alertness that everything that you do has an intentionality, has a purpose, so that you can feel fulfilled, so that you can feel happy, so that you can feel just great, because you know where you're headed. Oftentimes, I know that we start with uncertainty, that we start not knowing, where we're going to go. But the reality is, get started wherever you are, and always be seeking, a life that will, that has an intentional aspect of it, because that's a life that is going to get you fulfillment. So there you go. You have the 8 things that I would share with you if I was coaching you. All right. So as a summary, develop yourself first. Number 2, find your passion. Number 3, learn so that you can lead. Number 4, apply the rule of 5. When you know the 5 things that are the most impactful things or actions or activities that you should be doing every single day, and you do it every single day, your life is going to change dramatically. Number 5, choose your friends wisely. Number 6, be growth oriented. Number 7, seize the moment. That's the only moment that we have, the now. And number 8, live an intentional life. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and hit like if you like what you heard here today. Leave me a comment, leave me a message down below. Go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notification button so that you can get notified when we do these lives. And what I can share, last but not least, Properties 180. It's hiring in various positions, ladies and gentlemen, from property management, from property acquisition managers, from accounting, from real estate assistant. Make sure that if you want to be a part of a growing organization, dynamic, aspirational, intentional growth organization, go ahead and send us an email at careers@rauluna.com with a very short 60-second video telling us the 3 reasons why we should work together, right? So anyways, thank you very much for being here with me today on Sunday. Hopefully from wherever you are, you're basically enjoying yourself, enjoying your family, enjoying the scene, enjoying obviously life, all right? So virtual hug from wherever you are. And always remember that you are one freaking real estate deal away from changing your financial landscape. Get to see you next time. Thank you.